Actually, it's a bullpen. Because I'm not going to... Yeah, it's a bullpen move. So I move Cortez down. Batista up. Cortez down, Batista up. So I move Cortez. Maybe he's in here. There he is. I move Cortez down and Batista up. $65. Why is he not? Okay, I have to look at this again. Who did I just trade for? Tucker. Tucker was the only one. The other one. Where's Tucker at? Tucker is down here. Kurt Tucker. Left. He should be starting in the place of Perez? Perez. Tucker. Okay, Cortez is here. Cortez needs to come up here in long relief. To Haas. Rosario's here. Blumley's a C, but Rosario's a B. Rosario has the better record. Vargas is 11-3 down here. I think Rolls might be a AAA next year. Okay. We're good to go. I'll let the CPU deal with the changes, and let's roll. Let's roll through this right now. And I forgot to connect my Streamlabs. Whoops. Oh. So if you have chatted, I have not seen it because I am a dumbass. Mr. Dumas. Lucky no one has. Okay. Hamels, 5 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs. And Kinsler, who just came over from the Nats. Bitches, 1 1/3, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Cole Hamels, that is crazy. That's a good acquisition there, we'll say. Didn't think it was at first, but looks like a good one. Let's push on. We were looking for trade for nearly an hour because, well, life. So let's push. Just fix it. Auto utilize. Does that make the roster jacked? It does.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 11-1. In other news from Baltimore, catcher Mark Wilson has been promoted from AAA to the majors.
In reality, I'm going to push you down to
The
double A.
Boston Red Sox launched
No
3
reason
home
you're down
runs
here.
as they walked
You're
off in
offended. It's just
dramatic
a better
fashion
player.
against the Phillies 8-7.
Sorry about your luck.
The New York Yankees
So we
put
won the
together
first
10
one.
total hits as they beat the visiting Rays.
Oh. Marlins had defeated the Orioles. I want to turn off situations. Okay. So we lose that one by 1. I'll fix the lineups, don't care. Cole gets that one. Now we're to Boston. This is a team we are
The
one
beginning of
game
the work
behind.
week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking
So
first at
3
the
games
American
set
League
me to win
East,
some.
Anthony Rizzo
Against
swung the
James
bat
Pack,
well
Chris
with 3
Sale,
hits
David
as the
Price.
Orioles took care of the Marlins 6-3.
First one we lose 2-1. We win the second one 8-2. Third one win 5-3. So you want to give me Chris Bassett? It's 31 for David Ramirez. I'm sorry, bro. It's just not going to work out for us. What is this? 4 is 0.4. I'm sorry, bud. But, we know. So we actually won 2 out of 3. We're tied. Then we go to Cleveland. Thanks, Salazar. We don't. Damn, we don't do that either.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1.
Can we have anyone
The Red
else?
Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 5-3. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. Jesse Hahn collected his 8th win in relief, helping lead the Royals to the win over the Yankees 3-0. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5.
Second one against Cleveland, we lose. Against Trevor Bauer. Against Kluber, we do win that. So we are 1 behind Boston once again. Nola, who's our ace, is up against Hernandez.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Nationals hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1.
Who's on a trading
Alex
block that
Bregman
can
added 3
instantly help
RBIs
us
to his
win.
total, helping the Stros best the Yankees 5-4. He is among the American League leaders in home
Matt
runs.
Chapman.
The Twins
third.
launched 3 home runs
We don't
as
have
they
a
took
big
down the
presence
Tigers
at third,
in Detroit
do we?
4-2. Gene Segura
Presence
had
at
3
third.
hits on the day as the Mariners pushed
Arnott
past the
actually
Angels
played pretty
3-1.
good.
He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Phillies combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they manhandled the Mets 12-1.
Can't play short. You can play
The
third or
Giants
first.
tallied 5 home runs overall as they took a
Sucks.
victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 12-4. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0.
Bat 243.
The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-6. The A's broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-2. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
Can I rig this to where my third baseman can play short? can only play first. Damn. And Diaz is playing actually pretty good. So Salmora. I mean, maybe out and right. Stanton would be a damn arm and a leg, that's for sure. Daldo, I think it would fit. Rosario, left, and Givens for Dahl. Mancini is the one player I actually want to keep. How far away, if we take out Mancini, how far away are we? Oh yeah, not even Diaz can help that. Albert Almora, but Almora's on the up. Damn, not even Garcia can do that. That's giving away Givens too. Giving away Justin Rosario. Okay, we give out a current baseman. We give up a what would be a backup catcher in 2 years, and we give up Justin Rosado. Justin Rosado is probably a guy that may pitch in a couple years for us, but Franco's here doing the same work. And quite frankly, looks better. Actually, he's not better. Actually, I'd say he probably is. But at the end of the day, Rick Rolls is the one that comes up before any of these guys. So we get Chad Dahl, who's in his final year. We get him, he's batting .243. We get him for a good amount. We probably re-sign him. His WAR is pretty good. A potential, we get him probably a good amount. And so I think this is a good trade. We're going to make it. So here we go. Accept that trade. Looks good. Field. Field. And right field. Oops. Right field, okay. We're down here triple. Give that to Wimberly. Wimberly probably isn't going to see much. Maybe we trade him later. Not a big deal. Here. AAA, we're missing probably 2 fielders at AAA. Yeah, let's move you to AAA. We need to sign another catcher to go down there, and Do we need another pitcher down here? No, we need another fielder. You play right. You only play first. Okay, let's look at Double A. CU should be punted up to Triple A. He should be punted up to Double A. We want to punt it up to Triple A. Maybe Grauman? Triple A. Let's move Beach up to Triple A. So Beach is at Triple A. We get one more Double A catcher. Okay. And we are good to go. Just like that. That's a good move for our team. Random stuff. Let's see who's else on the trading block. That would be like getting the same thing as what we already have. Maybe our starting pitching is probably the weakest link right here. So at this point, I think we just keep on pushing. That makes us one of the top 3 in power. Our defense is middle of the pack. Our speed is a little bit lower than middle of the pack. Pitching's 9th, contact 4th. We're at 9th overall. We're trying to make a run, I believe. Yeah, a playoff push strategy here. So let's see. Lose the first one after that trade. Tampa Bay, we get the save here. Chad Cool. I'm active. We lose that. So he wants to give us Brad Hand and Blair. I don't think he's going to be better. And we give up a guy we have in contract for 3 years. We're not a selling team. We're in the middle of the pack. We are in a rebuild, but we're not that bad. Okay, Rosario had a good month. McKinney had a good month.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. Aubrey Villegas had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 9-4. Rick Porcello got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Yankees downed the Angels 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-3. Scott Schebler drove in 3, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 5-4.
What I would have to give up to give.
The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-0. Tim Anderson was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the White Sox over the Astros 6-5. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits.
We need to win games, guys. Let's see, we'll lost that. Nola. We blew the save. Chad Cole gets that one. So at least we split there. We need to start winning games. This is against a team that is vastly under 500. Oh, come on, guys. Can we get this last one? We do. Okay, this is a series we must win. We're 2 back.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on
3
Monday.
out of the
In
wild
the AL
card.
Central, Danny Salazar got the W, his 11th this
about a month
season,
and a
as
half.
Cleveland took care of the Yankees 3-1.
So
Carlo
we need to
Morales won his first game of the
against
season
Boston
as Kansas City
and
disposed
New
of the Chi
York.
Sox
Tanaka,
8-5.
Lively.
The Oakland Athletics totaled
No,
11
who's
hits
the
as
other
they
one?
bested the visiting
Gieselman loses that. Talion loses that. We just lose. Okay. Really? Tanaka, Lively, Porcio. Come on. Okay, we win that one against Tanaka. Ooh, we got close to sweeping the Yanks. Okay, it's 2 against Philadelphia. We get 1, we get the second. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go on a run, guys.
Happy Friday, baseball
See where
fans.
we're
Welcome
at.
to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Cleveland Indians
back.
put up 16 hits
Indian
on the
Royals
day
are
as
there
they
right
got the
now
win,
locked in.
crushing the Red
I think
Sox
this is one
12
against
to
KC,
1.
which
The
we
Blue
can get it up
Jays
here.
put together 10
And the
total
Angels,
hits
Mariners,
as they grabbed
Red
the win
Sox
over the
in our
visiting
division.
Twins 3-2.
Tampa Bay.
Yanni Ramirez
we play
played
KC
3
after
runs
Tampa
on the
Bay.
day.
Wow. Tampa Bay, who's 8 games back, beats us. Blown a save.
It's Monday
just
morning
can't
and
get
welcome
ahead
to
there,
Inside the
and then
Show.
we get a good
Starting in
save.
the AL East,
We sweep Kansas City. That is big. Now the White Sox. We're
Hello there,
59 to
baseball
74.
fans. Let's recap what went down around
Come
the
on,
league on
guys.
Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore
We're
Orioles
close.
finished off a 3-game sweep as they
We're
grabbed the win
1
against
and
the
a half
visiting
out.
Royals 3-2. The Yankees
At this point,
launched
we
3
are
home
in a
runs
contention
as they
with
took
the
down the
playoffs
Rays in
this
St.
year.
Petersburg.
We just need to play good. Okay. There's one. There's another one. Talion does lose that one, which kind of sucks. And wow, we get spanked in that. Now Houston, who's 78 and 60, tied to AAA have won the division. We get one of those games. We get one of those games. We're back to 3 back.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump
We're
right
3
into
back
Wednesday's
here.
baseball action. Starting in
This is bad, man. I'm not sure if we'll make it. We got a game. We got a series against Boston. Series against the Yanks.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show.
Couple
Looking
against
first at
Toronto.
the American League East.
So
The
that series
Twins
against
hit 3
Boston,
long
we
balls
need
as
to
they took
sweep
down the
Boston.
Yankees in the Bronx
That's a big
6-4. In
But
the
we're
standings,
playing
the Yankees sit in second
over
place in the
500
American
team,
League East
under
Division, only a
500.
half game
Over
back.
500
While the
team,
Twins are in
500.
third place in the
Under
AL
500
Central. They
team,
trail by
over
8.5
500.
games. The Braves put up 6.
We need to take the majority of these games. Wow, the Tides are doing good. Okay, Bryce, we're going against Detroit. Detroit is... Oh, damn.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in
Damn.
Detroit 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Orioles sit in third place in the American League East Division, 2.5
How do we
games
put him on
out
the
of first.
DL?
Jake Arrieta nabbed
had a
his
dislocated
15th win
ankle.
this season as the Astros were
The
winners
hell?
over the Rays 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. At the start of the day, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, 11 games out of first.
Oh,
While the
here it is.
Astros sit in first place in the American League West
60-day
Division, they
DL.
have a commanding 7.5 game advantage
Okay,
over
we need to
second.
pull up.
The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. As of today, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 6.5 games
Legit-wise,
back,
we lost our third
while
baseman.
the Yankees are atop the division,
Which
1 game
means-
ahead of second. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the
Chris
road
Davis is gonna have
7-2.
to hold it.
Heading into the day, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, 1 game out of first. And the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central, 10.5 back. Mike Zunino was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox, 4-1. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're 13.5 out of first place, while the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 12 games behind first place. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. At the start of the day, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, 4 games up. And the Royals are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Colorado Rockies completed a short 2-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 5-4. In the standings, the Angels
really don't
are
want
in
to do this,
second
but we're in
place
the
in
middle
the
of a
AL
playoff
West.
push.
They're 7.5 games out of first.
So,
and the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, 17 games out of first. The Texas Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 1-0. As of today, the Rangers sit in 4th place